You're under arrest for some fraud charges. Fraud charges.
You guys said that it was about a car accident.
Yeah, we don't always tell the truth like you.
I know you recall because all of your bank statements don't ever show you just suddenly getting $13,000 and then spending that money and withdrawing that money continuously from your account. Where did you get that check? All right, look, I'm not stupid. You're not stupid. You just went to college. I know you're not stupid, okay? I'm gonna walk out of here before I start momming you and I get really mean.
I understand. You're upset.
No, I'm not upset at all. I just don't have time to waste like this.
I don't want to waste your time.
Watch how this dumb 22-year-old think he can outsmart police after cashing a fraudulent $13,000 check.
All right, so you're not telling the truth.
What?
I just got off the phone with you.
Good.
So you said you weren't in...
Oh, he did today, here today.
I just talked to him on the phone and he said he wasn't here.
Hey, back up.
He's under arrest because he's not telling all the truth.
Why?
We got him detained.
He just spoke to you,
Okay,
sir.
it's too late now. He's not telling the truth, so he's gonna come with us, okay?
What happened, Chris?
Okay, come on.
What's going on?
He has to talk to the detective and reference the case, okay? So he can explain it to you once he gets a phone call of what happened and everything like that, okay? We know. It's something that's been ongoing.
You're under arrest for some fraud charges. Fraud charges.
I don't even know.
I know. This happened a long time ago.
You guys said that it was about a car accident.
Yeah, we don't always tell the truth like you. Nothing hidden on you that's going to get in trouble?
No.
All right. To the police station. He's going to the police station. It doesn't matter. You can't come there. He's going to the jail. So you cannot come to visit him right now. He can call you in a little bit to tell you when he can get out. All right? I get it, but you're not telling the truth.
What do you guys want to hear?
The truth.
I said I was going to come down to the station.
You
Can I
said
talk to him?
no. We're done.
But Chris didn't
He'll call you.
I'm not going to move.
You weren't telling the truth. You said that you weren't here.
I said I wasn't at home.
No, exactly. And you were home.
I was sleeping.
No, you weren't.
I was. Look at
Come
my
on.
feet.
You just said the earliest you could get there was 5:15.
Yes.
But you're right here.
Yes, because I have to.
We're 5 minutes down the road.
No, but I have to know what's going on.
No, you don't. You know what's going on. You even said what I told your family before, what you were being looked at for. So you knew that's what we said before.
No, I said.
So there's no reason for that you shouldn't have just come with us.
Okay, look. I literally got a call saying that there was some police at my house for a car accident that I got, like practically a hit and run.
Correct.
And I was like, what?
So why didn't you call us?
Why would I call you guys for what?
Why wouldn't you? If someone came to me and said that, I would call the officers back.
But they said that you guys didn't.
And then we
leave
came
no
a
cards.
second time.
Yeah, but they said you guys didn't leave no cards and no.
No, I left a card the first time.
Really?
Yes. When I called you this first thing this morning, you didn't call me back.
I literally I had a flight this morning for 5:15. I landed here at 6. No, I landed here at like 8 something.
So you were in the house when we came this morning?
No, I didn't. I went. Not yet. No.
Yes.
I promised. I have no reason to lie. For what? So we have someone in our family that's a cop.
I know. And she's going to get in trouble for this. Because she knows you're home too, and she didn't tell us this.
I never spoke to her.
She spoke to your mom. So for her not to divulge that you are home, she could be reprimanded for this. So you got her involved in this.
And Miss, can you just raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm that everything you're about to say in this statement is the truth, nothing but the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So if you could just tell me, Miss, what happened, how we get here.
This one particular check, it was a vendor payment for a client going to United Concordia to pay their dental benefits. The check did not get there. It was it was actually adjusted and had a different name on it. I can't pronounce the name. It kept the signature, kept the same dollar amount, but the payee changed. And I saw that when I was just going through the bank account on the cleared checks.
Okay, and that check was for the dollar amount of $13,058.85?
Yes.
And what was that check number?
Which pocket is it?
It's like in my Western pants. Not right there. It's like in my crotch. But I'm gonna have to get it. Can you?
I can't take your handcuffs off. It's in your pants?
Yeah. Like
in your underwear?
Yeah.
Why would you stick a vape down your underwear?
Like I just put it right here on my waist and it slipped down when you guys grabbed me.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I said.
It's a vape on his crotch.
That's why I said like this.
Is that the only thing that's in your pants?
Just a vape.
Nothing, because they're going to body scan you. There's nothing else? All right.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Detective O'Connor. I'm just going to get some basic information from you first. So what's your first and last name?
Jiscar, Jhiscar.
Do you know what you're doing here? All right, you ever been arrested before? No. No? Okay. So before I ask you any questions, I am going to read you your rights, but I do know that you're already lying to me, because you do know why you're here, because you have talked to me on the phone.
Yeah, I recognize your name.
Mm-hmm.
You guys.
And then suddenly you didn't answer the phone when I called you back. I'm going to read you your rights and I can talk to you about it, okay? You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. You understand?
Understood.
Okay. I'm here about a check.
Mm-hmm.
We talked on the phone for a minute. I told you I needed to get a sworn statement from you, an interview from you about this check. And you deposited it on July 25th in Green Acres. All right, look, I'm not stupid. You're not stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You just went to college. I know you're not stupid, okay? What I'm going to tell you is this. All the information that you just gave me, first, last name, date of birth, phone number, email, address. That's what I got from Chase Bank. This is your bank account, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a statement from your bank account? I just want to know if this is your bank statement. Here, let me look closer. So this is July 2023. If you want me to get more recent. No? Do you remember? I know you recall because all of your bank statements don't ever show you just suddenly getting $13,000 and then spending that money and withdrawing that money continuously from your account. Where did you get that check?
I did not deposit this money though. I did not. Nor is there a picture that while depositing?
Is there a picture? Did somebody steal your bank account, your debit card? Did you report it stolen?
Did
you? Oh, you did? When?
I'm pretty sure I had to get on the phone with them and report it or close the account.
Okay, I'm not gonna waste my time or your time.
I'm not trying to waste your time. I want to answer as truthfully as I can. Like, what would you like to know?
Where'd you get that check?
I did not deposit the check.
That's the story you're gonna go with. So who deposited that check into your account? And who withdrew all these funds? Because you know that the majority of the places that you were making transactions with your debit card at, there's cameras, right?
That's why I asked, like, if they were...
And you're the sole person on this bank account. There's nobody that you share this bank account with. There's nobody else on this account. No, I'm not asking you. I'm aware. I know that. Okay?
That's why I'm asking you, like, when... Like these withdrawals, was there a picture taken or anything like that? Because if I had this money, I literally just got a refund check for like $4,000. That's my money for the school year. So there's $13,000. Is like,
this is a year ago, over a year ago.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with your transactions from this year.
I'm saying.
You're looking at these dates. These dates are from July of 2023.
I'm saying though, like, I've never touched this amount of money in my life. Like, my refund check is $4,000 for the semester, every semester.
All right. That's your story?
I don't know. I did not.
You didn't write your name on that check?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I can stand by that.
This is my first day.
I just got off the flight literally this morning.
Yeah, I know. I've been waiting for you. Like 6 months, bro.
Really?
I've been waiting for you.
All right. Can you please
You want to be honest with me?
Yes.
Okay, then let's be honest. Because again, this is not my first day. I'm not stupid, and you're treating me like I'm stupid. So I'm telling you now, You want to be honest, then we can keep having this conversation. But if you don't want to be honest with me, then there's no point. Because all the evidence in the world is sitting right here, showing that this is your account, showing transactions with your parents, Zells back and forth, showing that you were using this account actively during this time. So you can't tell me that you didn't know that you suddenly had $13,000 in your account and then you were suddenly withdrawing money. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,500. You can't tell me that you didn't do that.
Me, I would love for you to show me. I'm not saying that you're wrong or anything. I would just love for you to show me a picture of me getting those $1,000. I could have made. All right. Also,
Prove it wasn't you.
And how can I do that?
Prove it wasn't you. You tell me.
What would you like to know? I made a mistake and might have allowed somebody a younger person access to my account, but never did I ever go to an ATM.
So you're telling me that somebody else, a young person,
had access,
deposited $13,000.
When I say young, I just mean like a little bit younger than me, like probably like 20 or something like that. No,
Probably 20 or something.
I'm not saying like this is like a child or something like that.
Okay.
I'm saying someone that I know I made a bad decision had access to my account.
All right, elaborate more. Explain this to me, because the way you're dancing around this, I'm not going to get the full picture. And again, if you didn't do it, that's fine. Prove it to me. Because clearly you're involved.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not deposit the check.
Okay. Who deposited the check into your account then?
I don't have my phone.
What does that have to do with anything?
I could show you a picture.
You just let a random person
No,
that you don't know their name
Yes, I know this person.
deposit a check into your
I know
account?
this person.
Okay, then what is their name?
It's been a year. I don't know the person's physical.
Name?
Yeah. Do you have Instagram?
Yeah, you don't know their name though?
I'm so serious.
You
No, I know they're. I don't know. Yeah.
Dear God. I'm a mom.
That sounds really bad.
Okay, I'm not this stupid.
I'm telling you. Can you please? I will.
What do you want to find on Instagram?
His Instagram. So I don't know his physical name. This is somebody that.
You trusted somebody with your bank account that you don't know their name?
It was.
That's pretty wild.
Desperate times.
What do you mean desperate times? What were you getting out of it?
What would I get out of it?
Yeah.
I was hoping.
Some of that cash?
Some of that cash that I didn't get.
That you didn't get?
No.
Okay, so you let Mr. 20-year-old Instagram cash a washed $13,000 check with your name on it.
I didn't know.
Deposit into your account.
I didn't know maybe it was my name on it, but.
How could you cash a check into your account without your name on it? How old are you?
22.
Okay. How do you cash a check into your bank account without your name on it?
You're right.
You thought his name was on it?
Like I said, desperate times.
Okay, listen. All right, we're gonna start fresh here. Okay. When we have this conversation, me and you, because you're going to jail regardless. Okay. You're being arrested today, right? You're sitting here in handcuffs having a conversation with me. I read you your rights. You're being arrested. So we have this conversation, and then the state attorney reviews this. When they listen to this conversation that we're having, and they listen to you dancing around the truth and lying, it looks different than when you just flat out tell me what happened.
Correct.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we can start over now if you want to tell me the truth and tell me what happened. Because I know that you know what happened because you're inching your way there. You know, and it's fine if you didn't steal the check from the mailbox and you didn't have whatever part you didn't have in it. But you can't sit here and look me in the eye and tell me that you had zero knowledge of this check going into your account.
I'm not gonna sit here and try to act like no.
Okay.
But
so give me the real.
But I need you to just ask me like specific questions, and I'll just.
You don't want to just tell me what happened.
Yes, I'll tell you what happened. But like.
All right, from the get, how did this check come about?
I did tell you what happened. You showed me a whole bunch of ATM withdrawals that added up to 10,000, and you're trying to conclude and say that that he took out 10, okay, and I had $3,000 left. That is absolutely not the truth. I did not see any of that money, and I swear to God, if I did see that money after you saw those withdrawals, you would see a big purchase, like $350 worth of shoes, or like, you get what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't Like, I wouldn't get all this money and then just...
What's Moan One Infinite Loop?
What? I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I'm being so truthful right now. That's why I said, like, look at the transactions after. Like, you would see, like, something expensive. You wouldn't, I don't know what that is.
This is not enough, buddy. Okay.
I know.
To dispel me and my belief that you did this and my proof that you did this, you are not giving me enough.
And I'm asking you, what?
Name.
I even asked. I told you I don't have my phone. If you give me my phone, I will go. I will show you a picture.
I am gonna walk out of here before I start momming you and I get really mean. So no, you don't. What you need is to decide whether or not you want to tell me the truth.
I do.
Truth.
I am.
If you do, then spit it out. Because if not, I gotta go.
I understand.
And then you can go to the jail and we can be done.
Look.
The next day, you have more transactions and more withdrawals. So what were you doing? Were you just tossing your ATM card back and forth?
The ATM card that I did not have, that I handed to him.
How? You're making all these transactions.
I don't use my debit card though, ever, to make transactions.
So you haven't used it since you gave it to him?
He did. What do you mean use it since I gave it to him? How am I going to use it if I gave it to him?
Why'd you have it in the first place if you don't use it?
Oh. No, that's not.
Oh,
what do you mean?
gotcha.
How? Because look.
All right. You have anything else you want to add?
How can I help my case? I'm telling the truth.
No. At this point, it's helpless because you are literally not telling me the truth. So, do me a favor, raise your right hand.
Please.
Raise your right hand.
No, I can't.
Do you want to swear and affirm that everything you said is the truth, nothing but the truth, to the best of your knowledge today?
I want to tell you the truth, and I want to be on a mutual understanding.
We are never going to be on a mutual understanding if you don't change your story to the real one.
Which one?
Okay?
We
Because literally, I've been on Earth a little bit longer than you, and nothing you're saying makes sense, and I don't have time to pull it out of you.
I don't have time to lie.
Either way,
I don't have time to
you're
lie.
going to jail. Doesn't matter to me if you tell me the whole truth or not right now.
But listen to me. I don't have time to lie to you. I've never been in trouble in my life.
I know, and you're about to be. Well, you are now.
I can't.
You are.
Listen to me. I am trying to help my case by telling the truth. Like, there's nothing else I have left to tell you. I literally told you everything. Please.
You're not giving me the name of whoever this mystery man is that you played football with all your life, but you don't know his name. I'm not taking you anywhere except for the jail.
Or ask the deputies to go grab my phone so I can sit down here and show you a picture.
I'm gonna do one more thing for you.
In the meantime,
honestly, this isn't gonna get you out of this. So
even if I show you a picture
of a person, no, it's not gonna get you out of this.
So what do you mean?
Listen, I understand that you don't want to throw away your future. I understand that you don't want to throw away your football career or whatever you got going on these charges because you made a dumb decision. But I also am not going to spend my entire Thursday evening here with you dancing around what is what it is, okay? So this is not day one. I did not just start here. I have all the proof in front of me, and I don't need you to tell me exactly what happened because I already have the proof.
So tell me what.
So if you want to cooperate and tell me that you did it, then we can have this conversation. But if you're gonna keep telling me that so-and-so from Instagram, from football, from blah, 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 has your bank account, has your debit card, has your this, then I'm done. So which story are you going with?
All right.
A, B.
I understand. You're upset.
No, I'm not upset at all. I just don't have time to waste like this.
No, I don't want to waste your time.
So A or B?
I think that I've been telling you the truth, but I think that once my phone gets here, I think that you'll understand me more. You'll be like, okay, I understand what you're saying.
This person? Can I see? Honcho. So where's the conversation with you and him about this check?
I'm gonna have to go to Telegram.
Telegram?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you're telling me is you got scammed.
That I didn't want to tell you that because, like, once you showed me the what's the name, you made it seem like I had the money when, like, I didn't touch any money.
Okay.
So yes.
So you got scammed. So you signed up for some to get some money?
Yeah.
Through a friend?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's not like it just came out of nowhere. Like, how did it come about?
Like that I needed money?
No, that you were gonna get with this guy to get some money.
I mean, how did it come
Like,
about?
you hit up one of your friends and you were like, hey, dude, I'm desperate. Like, I need to get some money. And then one of your friends was like, yo, I got this person who can help you. Like, how did you get to him for this money?
Like, so what he does, like, he'll post on his story, you know what I'm saying? And who needs money, I guess.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah, and I asked for help.
I know, you're not giving me the full story, man. You're like, I understand, you're confessing right now. You're confessing
Yeah,
that you
me.
were involved in it.
Yes.
Right. But how did the conversation even come up? Was it in person?
No.
Okay, so you just hit him up because he posts on social media saying like, yo, you need money, hit me up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit him up, right? And then what did he say?
What to do, like something like this.
But this is after. Your first conversation with him in Telegram is July 31st. I'm not doubting that you kind of got screwed in your situation. July 25th and fraud. Chase fraud. Did you attempt a $1,000 withdrawal on August 3rd, ending in card 9? Yes or no? Yes. So you did.
No, but he had me like say yes. Like, so they went.
Did he have a gun to your head?
No.
Are you an adult?
Yeah.
You made a choice.
Yes.
Okay. Just clarifying here.
Yeah, I'm not
All right,
trying to.
July 25th. That's the date of the deposits. All right, so you gave this guy access to your account so he could deposit the check into your account, and then you told him what? He gets a cut, or like how does it work? Because ain't nobody giving you some fraudulent check for free.
For sure. Yeah.
So-
like you said, I got scammed. Like I didn't get any money. Like I got zero.
You got zero.
Zero.
So he took all the money.
Yes.
And then you what? Reset your password? And that was it?
I closed the bank.
But you didn't hit him up like, yo, you're not supposed to take this money? Like, where's that communication? You know what I mean? Like, do you delete those text messages or like?
No.
That's what I'm asking. So somebody f***ed you over.
Yes.
Right? So
I didn't have,
I'm gonna argue with that person.
Yeah, I did not. No, these instead of like contacting him, instead of like I'm just gonna close the account and get a new bank, and like I'm not gonna talk to him about it or anything like that. I'm just gonna get Truist now, and that's it. I'm never gonna do this again. Boom. This is not something that I do on a consistent basis. I've never done anything like this before. Like.
Okay. So just so we're clear and your story's straight with me, I want to just clarify. So you're struggling for money, right? Unknown friend, kind of friend that you grew up with, posts on social media, if you need money, hit me up. You hit him up. You don't remember what social media though, right?
It's definitely Instagram.
I mean, unless you deleted the messages, it wasn't Instagram.
Yeah, I guess so.
So you mysteriously hit him up. After that, he reaches out to you, tells you he needs your bank information. You just agree to give him your bank information because you know he's about to deposit some money. You didn't sell him anything for him to give you money?
No.
Okay. So he gave you money for it just because you asked for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you tell him your bank information.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so you approve all that. He puts the money in. You don't know the money's in, which is very odd to me considering you're a millennial or Gen, whatever you are. So the check clears and the money starts coming out. What contact did you have with him between the check going in and you getting that? Because that's a week later.
Like from the time that he deposited the check in, him like,
Starting to make the withdrawals. Because there's no communication in Telegram or Instagram. He's not asking you for the codes in Telegram or in Instagram.
I mean, like we had a
Okay, go back to that Telegram.
long conversation.
Okay, what trying to spank for 15 on this John? Can you translate? Trying to spank.
Yeah.
Translate.
I'm trying to hit for 15,000.
Trying to hit what? The lottery? What you trying to hit?
Like that's how much.
That's how much you wanted?
Yes.
You wanted 15,000. Okay, say less. Where are you at right now? Drop 10 or 15. I'm gonna grab a high ball, most likely 15 to 20 grand. Facts. Let me know if you're trying to run before I cop the slip. Man, I just really gotta get with the times here.
Good times.
Yeah, I don't speak this slang. All right, here's the back of your debit card.
Yep.
You sent him all your information.
Yep.
First name, last name, address, your password, your PIN number. They just told you to try again. 10,000, bet, fax, 10,000. This is PNC, this isn't Chase. This is a whole different fraudulent transaction. This isn't even what we're talking about here. This is a whole separate crime. We're gonna try again. Because this whole conversation that you had with Ski is about your PNC account and a $10,000 check, not a $13,000 check in your Chase account. So all you really just did is tell me that you did this twice. Tried to do this twice. But you did succeed in this one. You just didn't get to keep the money, so you don't see it as a success, right?
I didn't succeed in neither of them.
Okay. You probably have screenshots from when you were communicating with whoever was doing this for you.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go to your photos from this date, from July 25th, 2023? I wonder if you can just search. I think you can.
Like the date?
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna turn sideways. I'll close my eyes if there's private things in there. Those look like screenshots to me. I'm pretty not blind.
Can I just delete one thing before?
You actually can't delete anything.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. I don't need to look at everything.
Yeah, I'm not.
I really don't care what you do with your own time. I just want the Chase information. Chase Bank. Look at that. You took a screenshot of your balance at $13,000.59.
Look at the available balance. Like it's
right.
Like,
so, but what I'm saying is, you knew when this check got put in your account.
I mean, I knew, yeah, but like.
So the day after it's deposited, you took a screenshot of your account balance, even though it wasn't available yet. Your account balance that was on hold for $13,058.85.
Mm-hmm.
And then it wouldn't be available until August 3rd. And then suddenly on August 3rd, withdraw.
Alright, and I'm telling you, this amount of money right here, I did not see a dime. Like zero.
Whether you saw a dime or not.
I know.
Okay, phone stays with me.
I know I'm not. Like, there's no question. Like, I wasn't trying.
I'm not going into your pictures anymore.
Yeah.
I have zero interest in your pictures.
Like, I wanted to show you so I can prove to you that I'm not a liar and that I'm being truthful with you and I'm not trying to deceive you in any way.
The truth is this. You took the money. You just didn't get to keep it. You allowed it to fraudulently get put into your account because I'm pretty sure that you didn't think this guy was just gonna pull money from thin air. I mean, I'm not your age and I don't speak the slang, but I can speak the slang enough to know that the conversations you were having with him, you knew that it wasn't his money. He was saying to you that he's gonna drop it in the slip and the walker's gonna walk it in and this is how you gotta do it. Basically, this is how you commit this crime. Let me help you. Was the conversation that you were having with this guy, right?
Yes,
so you agreed to be an accomplice to this crime at a minimum.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? And then the money came into your account and you just don't want to go down for it because you didn't get to spend it.
I'm not saying I will take full responsibility for my part and I know that what I did was wrong. I'm not going to sit up here and try to like make it seem like I had no part, which I obviously did. It's my account. It's I did that.
Right. Okay.
I'm not.
The truth goes a long way. Like I said, you're still going to go to jail. You are being arrested for uttering a forged document or uttering a forged check and grand theft $10,000 to $20,000. Those are felonies. You are being charged. That doesn't mean you're being convicted. I have nothing to do with whether or not you get convicted. So you will go to jail tonight as soon as they get the paperwork done. Should be pretty quick. You'll get taken over there and then...
Can I make a call?
You'll get to make a call when you get to the jail, and if you're cooperative, they may let you call like mom or something on your way.
I have a sergeant who is my coach, and I would love for him to just be aware of this.
What do you mean a sergeant?
Like, that's my coach.
Coach for what?
Football.
Sergeant with what?
DiBardino.
Captain DiBardino?
Captain.
Okay, what about him?
I would just like to call him and explain to him that's all I'm asking for.
Okay, you can call him from the jail. I'll get it done as fast as I can, okay?